Hey guys, how we doing today? This is Wally again with LearningNet.com, and I wanted to welcome you guys again to my channel because today we're going to be doing a simple WordPress tutorial showing you how to convert or translate your WordPress website or blog into other languages. So if you've ever wanted to learn how to make a WordPress blog or website multilingual, that's what I'm going to show you guys quickly in this video tutorial. If you guys are new here to this channel, for learningnet.com. Hit the subscribe button, guys, right below along with the bell. And that way, any future videos that I put up, guys, you'll be sure to receive them. Basically, guys, in this video, I want to show you quickly a really simple way to convert your website into other languages itself. And so if you have visitors that are arriving to your web page from different countries, maybe they speak Spanish, French, Hindi, Russian, or another language, and you want to reach out to them and be able to make them feel comfortable when they land upon your page and be able to read your content in their targeted language, then this tutorial will be ideal for you guys. So what we're going to do right now, hopefully you guys are logged into the back end of your website itself. If you haven't done that, you need to do that, because what we're going to do right now, once you are logged into the back end of your website, you get to your dashboard, you want to click on plugins and then add new. So that's what you're going to do first. Log into your website, the back end of it. And once you do that, you guys are going to click on the sidebar for plugins and then add new plugins. So hopefully you'll be right here. We're all on the same page. Right here, guys, of course, in the WordPress directory, you'll see tons of plugins that are available there. There are several plugins that will give you the ability to do this. One that I recommend and use that I want you guys to install and test out today for your website is Google Language Translator. It's type in Google Language Translator. Type in Google Language Translator. Great. And so when you do that, guys, what you're going to do right now is you're going to click on Install. It's this very first one that appears right here. And when you do that, you are going to activate it. So install it and activate it. And once it's activated, on your website itself, you guys will be brought to, you'll go right back to your page itself where you have a list of all of your plugins itself. The very next thing that you want to do is on the sidebar here where it says settings, you want to click where it says Google Language Translator. So what we're doing right now, guys, is we're going to configure and basically tell this plugin which languages that we would like to have displayed on our WordPress website, if that makes sense. So what you're going to do is you're going to see right here, plugin status. Make sure this is checked, guys, where it says check this box to activate. Choose the original language of your website, which in my case is English. What languages will be active? So what you want to do here is simply click on the languages that you would like your website to be translated into. So in my case, just looking at my analytics, I can see that I get visitors from all around the world, people from Europe, different parts of Europe, India, Russia. I get them from everywhere. And so I pre-selected some languages here. I have Chinese, I have French, German, Spanish, of course, and Russian. And so basically once you pre-select these, languages that you would like to target for your visitors that are landing to your web page, you want to drop all the way down, guys, to this next section where it says language switcher settings. And you'll see here that it says language switcher width. You can leave it at 100%. You can leave that there just as it is. Just make sure that this box right here is checked, where it says check to show flags. So basically what's going to happen is wherever you position this widget on your website, be it on the left or right side or even in the center, you're going to, when you click on it, you're going to see flags of those very languages or countries rather that appear on the actual widget itself. And I'm going to show you guys in a minute, what that looks like. The layout option, vertical, I'm going to leave that there. Show Google toolbar. It's a yes. If you don't do that, then you won't see it. Right here, it says align the translator left or right. Again, as I mentioned before, you can align the widget on the left side of your website or blog or on the right side. It's really your decision. We want to show the widget itself floating, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. The text itself that appears inside of the widget itself, you can change it if you want to. But by default, it says translate, and basically the person will click on it, and then the flags itself will open. When you look right here, guys, for the actual color of the background of the widget itself, at default, you can see it's of this color right here. And so you can change that color if you want to black, white, red. You have like brown, there's green, there's blue, there's purple. And of course, you guys can maneuver or switch around, this little bar right here, if you will, if you want to change, the tint of the color itself. But by default, guys, I'm just going to leave it right there for a real simple reason. Obviously, when a person lands on the website itself, they're going to get right on the website and it'll just be eye-catching itself. And so if you put it like in white, they may not see it or won't see it at all. If it's in black, it may not stand out. Purple, probably not so, but I think a hot color like, yellow, maybe orange, something like that, that's really bright, it'll just jump out, at the eye itself, if that makes sense. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like on the web page itself. Where it says usage, don't alter or change anything there. Now you want to just click on Save Changes. So once you click on Save Changes, guys, the next thing that you want to do is you actually want to visit your website and you want to click on either a blog post or a page itself on your website itself. When you do that, what you're going to notice, guys, is that it's going to automatically convert that text itself to a language itself. And so, as I mentioned before, this is the actual widget itself. It says translate. And if you guys had changed the color, obviously you would see a different color, but you can see the color by default that's there, and it's right there, right? So anybody that's landing, on the website, they can't miss that, right? You can position it right here in the middle. You can put it on the far left. You can put it up here in this section if you want. You guys have noticed that on my website itself for learninit.com, where I feature different web hosting providers. I have my banners and everything like on the right side. And of course the categories. And so like in this case right here, I didn't really want to put it right over here. It might look too busy, but I wanted it to be separate in a position where, when someone sees it, it just jumps out to them, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do right now is just going to click on translate. And what I'm going to do is just select the language itself. So the language that we've selected is German. Now, I will say that I do not speak German. I speak French. I do speak Spanish. And I'm learning Russian. And so I don't speak German at all, so I can't speak it or read it. So for those of you guys that are watching this video, if you do speak German, great. You can comment and let me know, how this translation is working out for you. But of course, you guys can see on the top tier here, the different pages that I have, and it's already converted them into the German language itself. And so you can just you can see the links that are hyperlinked. You can see all of these links, they've been converted into those languages. And obviously you guys want to understand that this is not a human translation. So it's possible that it may not be 100% accurate, but in my cases, looking at like the French translation and the Spanish translation, it's point on. It's really great, even though it's not a human that's rendering this interpretation. Just to give you guys an example, if you go to the very top bar where it says German, you can just switch over to different languages. You can do it right there. Or if you just use the very widget itself, I can convert it to now Russian. It's automatically going to do that. Once you select that language, once that person is on your web page itself, guys, and they go to different pages, within your website, it's going to automatically convert it to that language. Isn't that pretty cool? And it's 100% free. It's a free WordPress plugin itself that you have access to right on the back end, guys. You can see it delays just a few seconds, but it automatically does it. It'll automatically convert the text, of course, to that language itself. And so you guys can see that it does that, right? And again, I don't speak Russian. I'm actually learning a little bit of it. I just love languages. Hopefully I'll start to publish, content like on my blog, perhaps in Spanish or French, but just wanted to show you guys, how this works. Again, you can click on the widget that's right here for translate, or you can use the top left itself. Either of those are there. You can use them. It doesn't really matter. Let's go over to French. So I'm going to click on I clicked on the flag itself for France, and you can see that it already, translates it automatically, and it's very accurate. It's really, really nice to have that, on a dime. And again, just going back to the page itself, you'll see that automatically it'll go back to your target language, but it will delay just a few seconds, guys, as it's doing right now. You can see that it is translating the entire page. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think this will be very valuable for your visitors, your audience, for your web page itself? Of course, at my blog itself, learningnet.com, you guys know that it's really geared to helping people to create websites, online using various web hosting providers. And so it's really nice, no matter what type of website or blog that you have online, that if you have visitors that speak other languages beyond English, which may be like the target language of your website or blog, it's really nice of you to serve that same content in that language if they do prefer it. And what better way to do that than to take advantage of a free WordPress tool such as the Google Translator that I've just showed you guys. So tell me, guys, what you think about this brief tutorial. I really appreciate your feedback, your comments right below. This is just a small gem that I came across, and I wanted to throw up a video just to show you guys, how it works, and that way you guys can put it to work today on your websites. Give this video a like if you found value with this tutorial, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. On future videos, I'll be showing you guys how to do other things, with your WordPress website, creating websites. If you guys want to learn more about SEO, that's what this channel is all about, guys. And also, share this video online with social media and with others that that have websites that may also want to have their WordPress website translated into other languages. I thank you guys so much for watching this video. You guys stay safe during COVID, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.